Okay, recording started. Yeah,
Start.
yeah, start.
A very good morning and very happy to see the smiling faces in the early morning. Last night, before going to bed, I planned, oh, tomorrow's Sunday. I have a lot of plan and just want to wake up little bit late. But what? But today I wake up earlier compared to previous day. You know what? Who made me to wake up earlier? Not my mom, not my brother, sister, nothing. Sweating. குத்தும் எரியும் வெயில் வேர்க்குரு. Oh my god. Just summer has just started. What is Guys, tell me, what is the temperatures today? Anyone can know without seeing your mobile phone?
49 degrees Celsius.
No, it's going to come. It's in Vellore, it's 36. In Chennai, it's 39 degrees Celsius. Guys, I found the reason why my brother learns swimming in the summer days. Because to hide from the heat, yeah, that much heat I'm feeling now. I still remember when I was studying like 11th or 12th standard, I keep hiding myself in the water tank. Like we have a bigger cement water tank in our home. I keep hiding myself under the water for 2 3 hours. But even I'm not the person to take a bath also. Okay, in the Sundays, but I keep hiding myself into the water. That much summer makes me my the summer changed my totally changed my lifestyles. Parents are restricted to go out, children could not play, everybody started doing different things. But I'm sure today or this summer, coming summer, I will get a help of Toastmaster Kaushil is going to tell me some ideas how to kick out the summer. Okay, being a SSA, we must follow. I have to say the ground rules. We must follow few ground rules throughout the sessions. The first ground rule: please put your mobile phone on silent mode or switched off. Second, please refrain from talking sex, religious, politics. Please mute yourself until you come onto the stage. And most importantly, please turn on your camera. I can see few people is not turned off your camera. Please turn off your cameras to witness so that we could witness your beautiful smiling faces throughout the session. And let me tell you the mission of Toastmasters Club. The mission of Toastmasters Club is to provide a mutual positive learning environment through which members develop their communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self confidence and personal growth. Without further ado, I would like to hand over the session to the presiding officer of Value Toastmaster Club, Toastmaster Bharat. Toastmaster Bharat, over to you.
Thank you, Surgeon Adams, for setting up the tone of the session in a very great way. Right? I welcome you all to the 127th session of Value Toastmasters Club. I welcome all the fellow Toastmasters and the beautiful guests out there. Right? So, before starting the session, let me just ask you a small question. What does that word Toastmaster means? So I hope you all know this tea master, Baroda master, and what else? Kung Fu master, Karate master. And what does this Toastmaster? Sounds strange for many of them who didn't join Toastmasters, right? So to tell about it, Toastmasters refers to, it comes from the the word toast. In the banquets and the special occasions, people give toast. A toast is something like a small speech which is given in the special occasions, and that is how the word comes from. So the toast master will be the person who will be explaining the occasion, and also he'll be introducing the speaker, and also he'll be the person who is responsible for the entire flow of the session. He is more like a host or an anchor, we can say, right? And you all know who is the founder of Toastmasters International? No? Any answers? Okay. So Ralph C. Smedley is the founder of Toastmasters. So Ralph C. Smedley was a direction of education, was the direction of education of at YMCA, and he found that there is a need of improving the skills like speaking, organizing meeting, and organizing a committee and planning things. And he found that there is a need of a club. So he organized a club where we can improve all the skills, and he named it as Toastmasters Club, right? And he got a very good response from the people around the society. And the Toastmasters first meeting has been officially done on 1905, and then it is officially established in the year 1924. And now Toastmasters is in 144 countries with 14,700 plus clubs and with 280,000 members. Yes, these are such huge numbers, and that is how Toastmasters is still going on. And I could see that today we have some special guests who's really involved to join Toastmasters and who is looking forward to start their journey. And yes, we have some beautiful guests today. So, firstly, I would like to call Caroline to give a small introduction about herself to the club.
Hi everyone. Can you hear me? Yeah. So my name is Carolyn. I work as a psychologist in the Christian Medical College. I've been working there for 20 years, and I look after children who have special needs. And we try to educate parents as to how they can improve quality of life for both the children and for the parents. And so that's what I do. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you so much. I'm sorry I'm not able to on the camera because I have pets at home and they are all over the place and they'll start barking. So I've just muted myself and I'm just watching. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. We are so happy to have you. It's no problem. Okay, and now I would like to call Shravani to give a small introduction about herself.
Good morning, everyone. I am Shravani. So I recently completed my BTech and I have joined ETLIC. Here I have my colleagues Kirandeep and Naveen. So my sir recommended to join this Toastmasters to improve our communication skills. So today I am here to improve my communication skills along with you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Shravani, for being here, and I hope you will have a great time with us. Right? And now I would like to call Sudarshan to give a small introduction about himself.
Hi everyone. So I have been working as a business intelligence analyst in Bangalore, and recently I had a talk with Navin, so he introduced me to this club. Thanks, Navin, and thanks, Bharat, for having me. Looking forward to the wonderful session again. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, thank you, Sudarshan, and we are happy to have you for the session. And now I would like to call Lakshmi to give a small introduction.
Yeah, I'm Lakshmi, and I have attended the last Toastmaster Club meeting. Yeah, I'm very much interested and to attend this meeting. So I've come here to attend this meeting. That's it.
Yeah, Thank you, Lakshmi, for being so enthusiastic, towards Toastmasters. And I hope you will have a great journey.
Yeah, thank you.
And yes,
Thank you.
I think yes, that's it. And I would also like to welcome. We have some role plays from outside also, and I'd like to welcome Toastmaster Anjali and Toastmaster Jaishankar and Toastmaster Anupama and Toastmaster Ashok. And thank you for taking up the roles. And I hope you all have a great journey ahead today in this session. Right. Let's give a big round of applause for them. Great. Yes. I think the tone of the session has been set. And now we are going to introduce one important person to this meeting. The person who, I mean, like the term which I already refers to, the Toastmaster. So, who is going to be the Toastmaster of the day? And this person has joined just like 1 month before to our club, but the level of improvement and this involvement towards Toastmasters is very immense. Yes, there is no guesses. It's none other than our Toastmaster Kaustik for you, and he has come up with a very beautiful theme, and which is very relatable. Well, I'm not going to reveal it. If I reveal it, he will hit me for sure. Well, so I would like to invite our Toastmaster of the day, Kaushik, and the stage is yours.
Thank you, Presiding Officer Toastmaster Bharat. A very happy morning, my dear Toastmasters, guests. I am Toastmaster Kaushik and I will be the host of today's meeting. Let me brief you about today's session. We have three parts in every Toastmaster meeting. This is for the benefit of the guest. The first round is the prepared speech round. The second is the table topic session. I want the guests to note that they can also participate on this part of a Toastmasters meeting. The third is the evaluation part of the Toastmasters meeting. And now I was actually supposed to be a speaker for this meeting, but I got a text from my president, Toastmaster Bharat, and he told me, Kaushik, you have to be the TMOD of the next meeting. And without much hesitation, I agreed. But as I did agree, I noticed a drop of sweat fall on my phone screen. And it wasn't because I was nervous, because I'm a Toastmaster. Toastmasters do not fear the stage. Am I right, guys? We don't. But it was because of the heat, guys. It's really hot, isn't it? I mean, I'm at Vellore. I stay at Vellore, and for people outside of Vellore, I want you all to know it's scorching hot here in Vellore. It's one of the hottest places in Tamil Nadu, if not the hottest. So then I decided it's going to be related to either heat. The theme of the meeting is going to be related to either heat or the weather because it's the hottest time of the year. So with that, here comes my first question to you all. What do you guys think is the hottest days in any year here at India? Over to you guys, the audience.
Is it May?
The month of May.
Okay, we have May. Any other guesses?
Basically, May and June.
May and
Sunday.
June? Not Sunday. Okay, let's go for one more guess. Last guess. 3 is a good number.
April to May.
April to May. Okay. So we have May, June, then April to May. And you guys are pretty correct. It's April to May. It's not June. April to May is the hottest in our place, which is India. So here comes my second question to you all again. You guys would have read the theme name or theme of the meeting, which is Dog Days of Summer. And I want you all to know, what do you guys understand by Dog Days of Summer? And do you guys know what Dog Days of Summer means? Over to you guys again. Okay, the stage is with you guys, the audience. So any guesses? Any guess?
We were just looking like a dog for the water. Is it something like that?
Okay. We are dogs looking for water this hot time. Okay, that's one. Any other guesses? Anyone from the guess?
By saying that, I thought I related myself coming out, going to the home from outside, like how I feel like that.
Going back
When
home,
I
running
when I
back
entered
home.
my home like that, when I coming from outside to enter the home, oh my God, when I'm going to get water or something like that.
Okay, again, relating to a dog, running back home so that, like a dog, in order to quench your thirst. Okay, that's number two. Any other guesses, guys? Or shall I move ahead? Any last, Ashok? I think you want to.
The period of summer days. So it is a period, I think so.
Okay, a period of summer days. Okay, thank you, Ashok. So Bharat said it's about us being like dogs and running towards water, and as Maha said, running back home to quench our thirst, and as Ashok said, a period of hot days during the year. Explain the theme. The theme is actually an idiom. Dog Days of Summer is actually an idiom. It signifies the hottest days of the year, and generally it's a 40-day period between July to August in other parts of the world, but here in India it's April, May, and if you go a little north of India, it's more towards June. But contrary to the belief that we have, it's nothing related to dogs. It's related to astrology. Now we can blame the Greeks for this because during these 40 days of hot time during the year, a particular star appears in the sky, and it happens to be the second brightest star after the sun. So here comes my third question to you guys. Do you guys know which is the second brightest star after the sun? It's a tough question, but if you guys do know, you guys can go ahead. Any guesses are also fine. I know it's a tough question.
I remember reading about this. Maybe I don't exactly remember the name. Srisha or something. Srisha.
Okay, it starts with an S, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, Kirandeep, do you have an idea?
No
No.
idea, Kaushik. Yeah.
Okay, I'll go ahead. It is a tough one. It's called Sirius. It's pronounced similar to Sirius. It's pronounced Sirius. Sirius is the second brightest star, and it comes around this time of the year. And how is this related to dog? Is because Sirius is a part of a constellation, and the name of the constellation is Alpha Canis Majoris. We don't need that. The constellation has another name called Dog Star. Okay. Another name for the constellation is Dog Star. So hence the name Dog Days of Summer, since this constellation called Dog Star comes during the hottest days. So they named this part called Dog Days of Summer. It's an idiom. And so this meeting, let's learn how we can combat the heat, survive this extreme heat, gear up, and compared to popular belief, make it a productive next 20 to 30 days, because during the heat, we lose our energy. We tend to be less productive than before. But let's learn tips and tricks to fight that. All right. My duty as the Toastmaster of the day is also to introduce the role players of the meeting. A big part of a Toastmaster meeting is the evaluations. Please help me welcome the general evaluator for today's meeting, Toastmaster Bharat.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Kaushik, for bringing the stage to me. Right. So I'll be the general evaluator for today's session. So what does a general evaluator do? So the role of a general evaluator is to evaluate the whole session. Well, I'm not going to do it alone. I have an army of troops to help me out to evaluate the session. So before getting into that, so as Kaushik said, like we have three segments in every Toastmasters session. So the first segment is prepared speeches. So prepared speeches is something like a speaker has already prepared a speech based on his project that is given in his level and pathways, and he will be delivering the speech with a stipulated time given to him. And there will be an evaluator for the prepared speaker to help him out on suggesting what are the recommendations and also to help out what are the good things he has in his speeches, right? And coming to the second segment, which is the interesting segment in every Toastmasters meeting, and that is table topic session. So there will be a person called table topic master, and he will give topics, and it will be helpful to improve our impromptu speaking skills. And as Kaushik said, it is open to all the members and all the guests in this meeting. Anyone can join and give it a try. And moving on to the third segment, and that's the evaluation. So the evaluation is like a vital part. If you take our life, we do always mistakes, right? But we need someone to, point out and say that, hey, you have done this right, or you have done this wrong, or you should have do it in a better way. We need people like this in our life. Similar to in every Toastmasters meeting, we especially have a segment called evaluation, and we do that part as well. Right. Now it's time to introduce my army troops. So in Toastmasters, we call them the tag team. So what does the tag refers to? TAG, timer, R counter, and grammarian. So firstly, I would like to welcome a timer for today's session, Toastmaster Anupama, to give the introduction about the role. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Bharat, for introducing me. So, a very good morning to one and all present here. So, today I'll be playing the role of timer. My duty is to know the speakers as well as the role players of the time they have left. First, coming to the prepared speakers, the minimum time limit is 5 minutes and the maximum time limit is 7 minutes. At 5 minutes, I'll show the green card. 6 minutes, I'll show the yellow card, and 7 minutes, I'll show the red card. Next, coming to the table topic speakers, they have a time limit of 1 to 2 minutes. 1 minute, I'll show the green card. 1 minute, 30 seconds, the yellow card will be frozen. And then by 2 minutes, I'll show the green card. They also get a grace period of 30 seconds that says on crossing 2 minute 30 second, they can be considered to be disqualified. And the third part is the individual evaluations. For each individual evaluator, they'll get 2 to 3 minutes. At 2 minutes, I'll show the green card. 2 minutes 30 seconds, I'll show the yellow card, and 3 minutes, I'll show the red card. So I would like to check if everyone is able to see the timer cards or not. Just give me a couple of seconds. Is it okay? Yes. So with this note, at the later part of the meeting, when the general evaluator calls me, I'll come with my report. So thank you. Over to the general evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anupama, for clearly explaining your role. And now I would like to call the R counter for today's session, Toastmaster Kirandeep. Over to you, Kirandeep.
Yeah. Thank you, General Evaluator Bharat, for introducing me. My name is Kirandeep, and I will be the counter for today's session. Firstly, let me introduce like what is this part. So, as the counter, my role is to keep track of all the filler words such as like, so, and that are used by the speaker in their speeches. I will also note any long pauses or any other distractions that may interrupt the flow of the speech. My goal in this part is to help the speakers to improve their speaking skills by providing feedback on the use of filler words and verbal habits. That's all from my side, and I will be ready with my detailed report at the end of the session. Thank you, Bharat, and back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kirandeep, for giving the clear intro about your role. And now I would like to call the grammarian of today's session, Toastmaster Ashok. Over to you, Toastmaster Ashok.
Thank you, Toastmaster Bharat, the general evaluator for today's meeting. And good evening, fellow Toastmaster friends. Today I'm going to be the grammarian. As a grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all speakers, listening carefully to their language usage. I will take note of any improper language as well as any outstanding words, quotes, sayings, or thoughts. As a grammarian, it is also my duty to introduce the word of the day. For today's meeting, the word is scorch, which means to burn something so that its color changes, but it is not destroyed. Usage: I scorched my shirt when I was ironing. For the benefit of all the speakers and the evaluators, I posted the word of the day on the chat. Uh, and I also encourage all the speakers and evaluators to use the word of the day as frequent as possible. And I will be presenting my report at the end of the meeting. Thank you. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Grammarian Toastmaster Ashok, for clearly introducing about your roles. Yes, and this is my tag team who's going to help me out with the evaluation. And yes, so the most important thing is that so do switch on your cameras when possible, and we can witness your beautiful face, and we can this way engage everyone, and we can have a beautiful show. Yes, and it's time to hand over to the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Kaushik. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Bharat, the General Evaluator, and your army of professionals for your introduction. We have now come to the first part of the Toastmasters meeting, which is the prepared speeches. Our first speaker will be Toastmaster Anjali from Rumta Toastmasters Club. I request the speech evaluator, Toastmaster Jay Shankar from Wake Up Chennai Toastmasters Club, to explain her path, project, and level for her speech. Over to you, Toastmaster Jay Shankar.
Fellow Toastmasters, very good morning. My target speaker today, Anjali, she's a college student and she's studying BTech in Renguta College of Engineering, Bali. My target speaker today is pursuing the path innovative planning, and the title is Buying Life, the level 1 project 2. Timer, please note that the time allowed is 5 to 7 minutes. Go to TM Modi.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jay Shankar. Toastmaster Anjali, vying life. Vying life, Toastmaster Anjali.
Uh, Hello everyone, whether I'm audible. Uh, Once again, hello everyone. So, my title is Wine Life. Life is a journey that is filled with countless challenges, opportunities, experiences, dramas, tragedies. Moreover, in this journey, we have to choose an appropriate path for ourselves. Basically, that path should be according to our willingness. In this era, full of competition, challenges, children are raised under the expectation, under the burden of their family expectation. Most of the parents are having a list of expectation to be fulfilled by their child. Here, every child, every single child is expected to be the race which he is not supposed to run. Either he is interested or not, he is having willingness or not, doesn't matter. He or she has to run because they have to run because they have to be the part of that race. He, even if he is not capable, but still they have to run just for fulfilling the factor of the competition. Now, I'm having a question that if a fish is asked to run with a hare, a fish is asked to run with a hare, or an elephant is asked to run in the race of sparrows, whether they will successfully achieve that race? Anyone? Obviously, no. The answer is no. They even can't take part in such kind of races. They are not capable of that. They That is not their field. Okay, and if we force to do upon that, if we force them to do upon whatever we are willing that okay they have to do, then surely the result will be harshly unexpected. The result will be very much harsh. Similarly, every creature, every human being, everyone has came with their own unique way of living, their own unique different factors of their interest. Everyone is not made with the same clay to be molded. constructed in a same manner. Everyone in this world is unique. Okay. I'm I'm having one of my smallest story to be included in this. When I was expected to change my path just for the sake of participating in the silent and social competition. I was just expected to be the part in which I was not supposed to be indulged. As I'm the first child of my grandparents' children, first child of my grandparents' children, as being the first child, apparently I am having a great responsibility to expectation. My grandfather once told me, that I have to opt medical, means I have to opt medical stream after 12th, just to show his cousin brother that yeah, my granddaughter is a doctor. She is having a greatest force of doctor. Okay, and you know what? Whole of my family was having a great expectation that I would be an expertise in biology. And when the syllabus were getting hard, vast, vast in my school days, then I was expected that yeah, all subjects not, but still biology must be strong. Okay, and at my personal level, I was having a great irritation with that subject, genuinely. And the thing was that those scientific names, moreover, those unlimited diagrams are very much monotonous for me. Okay, and when what happened when I proceeded further? I had given my standard 10th board, and when the day came for the result, okay, everyone was like, okay, result is coming. That's very good. Still, my family was assured that I will achieve the highest in science. Means they were like, other subjects, I don't know perform, but they were assured that okay, I'll achieve highest in biology, highest in science. And at my personal level, I was just praying the God, hey God, hey God, hey God, please somehow handle my biology marks. Please handle my subject marks so that my percentage would not deteriorate. Okay. And when the result was declared, everyone was quite shocked to see that I have got 76 out of 100 in science and unexpectedly 96 out of 100 in mathematics. Okay. And yeah, genuinely, I was very much happy that I've got 96. It was highest in all of my batch in mathematics. Okay. But yeah, there was like, all were asking how you have got this much less marks, why you have got this much less marks, like that. And can you believe, till today, if someone asks na why, just I say a single thing, that if biology would not be included in the subject, then surely I was damn sure that I would have achieved more in science. And after the declaration of result and my relationship with biology, my grandfather understood that I am not made for the medical stream. And thus, there is no point to participate in such a competition in which I was not capable. And thus, this whole story of my life says a single thing, that in this weighing life, in this competitive field, we have to choose the correct stream before competing. Then only we can compete with a full ability with our whole core. Otherwise, the continuous participation with the wrong stream, wrong path will affect one in all the social and mental aspects. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anjali, for that wonderful speech. I do see the rebel in you from fighting against biology and going towards science, and now you are a BTech student. That's great. Now we have come to the second part of a Toastmasters meeting, which is the table topics. To give us a challenge and some fun, we have Toastmaster Naveen who will conduct the session as the table topics master. Toastmaster Naveen is a new recruit. He's young and is an up and coming prodigy. You can see he has already got 2 to 3 guests today for this particular meeting. Uh, so help me welcome Toastmaster Naveen. Over to you.
Thanks, Kaushik, for the intro. So, as a table topics master today, I'll be conducting this session. Table topics is the prime section of any Toastmasters meeting. This is where you get to improve your improv skills and how you can talk spontaneously. In our day-to-day life, we don't have the luxury of having time to prepare our speeches. We have to be spontaneous. For example, if you're running a business, you're meeting some client on the way to your office or somewhere. If the client is asking you to show you some demo, you have to show them or give some presentation to persuade him to sign your contract or the project. If you're missing out the opportunity. Or in the general, if you're having a conversation with your loved one or someone, you can ask time to prepare your speeches. You have to impress them on that time spontaneously. So this is something what we are focusing on here. You will be given a topic here to talk, and you will get a 30 seconds or buffer time if you want to take, if you want to think about the topic, and you can start talking about the topic. For this, the qualifying time is 1 minute, so you have to extend your speeches to 1 minute and make sure that you reach the timing. And for guest understanding, I would like to call some of the Toastmasters to as a first volunteer to the table topics. So who wants to be a volunteer first?
Yeah, this is Jay Shankar. I can take it.
Yeah, hi Jay Shankar. So the for you, the topic is describe a summer memory that brings a smile to you whenever you think about it. It can be from any part of your lifespan.
Can you repeat the topic?
Okay. Yeah. Describe a summer memory which brings a smile to your face whenever you think about it. It can be from anywhere of your lifespan.
Fellow Toastmasters, I am from Tamil Nadu, Salem district. I was studying my schools at Little Flower Higher Secondary School, and at the class of 7th, I had been identified as a sportsman, and my school PT master took me to the stadium, and he started giving different tests, whether they can put me in football or hockey, and finally they saw that they can put me into the athletics. So I had been a successful shot put, hammer, discus thrower all around 10 to 15 years of my college and school days. I won a lot of medals at within state level. So these all made me to become a very strong sportsman and develop my physique in a very strong way. And as you know, completed AMCA. I came into the software company. Then no more sports, sitting at the same place, typing, programming, doing that. Then got little heavyweight. So now I was thinking myself, how was my days when I was in the school and colleges, how fit I was. I was doing a lot of other sports activities. Now I decided, and I talked to some of my friends and coaches. They told, start your weight reduction on a proper summer. Don't do it on winter because you'll not get a lot of sweatings like that. So I remember that around a few years back, I started my weight reduction on a proper summer, It was wonderful that I was able to. The summer really helped me to reduce a lot of weight because of the heat, a lot of sweatings, and the workouts gave me a good result. Yes, I would remember that maybe by 2000, around 2016, summertime, I would say I was in Chennai. I used to go nearby stadium and practice. So nothing but that summer really helped me. So whenever I get summer, I am very enthusiastic. That is because that we get a lot of energy and we can do good workouts. Compared to winter, summer is always better. Thanks, and over to TT Master.
That's really amazing speech, Shankar. Shubho. So this is something really new to me. So starting a big journey in the summer season as more effective than starting it in the winter. That's something a new news for me. Thanks. And I would like to call any of the guests as a volunteer next. Who wants to go? Yep, Sudarshan. Fine. So the topic for you is, what is the most ridiculous thing you ever seen someone doing just to stay cool during the summer?
Okay, great. And thanks for the opportunity. I'll recall back in when I was studying around 10th standard. So I think in Tamil Nadu we start the coaching class pretty early. So my school also started, which is in summer. So we didn't get the holidays. It's around only 10 days of holidays for all of us. Who the fellow folks completed the ninth standard, who's moving to the 10th. So we got around only 10. So the remaining summer was completely in hostel. So the one guy who is my friend. So what he used to do in summer, so used to go to the restroom and then he'll take a cup of water with full water and then he'll put the entire water in his head and then he'll return back. And then he'll always have 2, 3 handkerchief in his hand. So he'll always used to, wet his towel and then he'll always put it in his head. I was like, okay, how you are doing this? So each and every time you'll take a bottle and then you'll go there and then it's pretty, it's like he's taking the bath 5 to 6 times in a day. So which was I feel it was very uncomfortable. Like I'm not the one who will do it, but yeah. So he used to tackle the heat by doing that, and he used to do a lot. And another guy, simply we used to drink juice during the summers, but he drank juice as a food for the summer. So it's like entire time he'll keep on drinking juice with 2 guys. So both are similar to the same place, so they used to do that. So this is something I feel ridiculous, and I mean, bit of different for me. So that is something I felt, and yeah, this is one of my experience. Thank you, folks, for giving me the opportunity. Thanks a lot.
That's really a ridiculous thing, man. I guess the second guy, I guess it's you. Is it so?
No, no, it's not me. I accept I used to take juice, but not the juice as my food.
Okay, that's great. And okay, we'll move on to the next guest. Who wants to take up the next topic? It's going to be super easy. Guys, anyone from the guest side?
Can I take?
Yep, yep, sure, Anjali. Uh, which foods you do like the most in the summer season, and why?
Which fruit?
Foods or fruits, whatever you like to
Okay,
eat
food.
during the summer season. Yeah.
Okay. Once again, hello everyone. So, which food I just like to have in summer? Basically, all the foods containing a lot of water and sweetness, all kind of juice varieties I love to have in summer. But still, as my father used in summer season, we are having like I belong from Bihar side, so there kacha mango, okay, that there is a juice of kacha mango very that is very much beneficial in the summer days, helps us to fight against the sunny days. So that the shake of that kacha mango my mother used to make, and that juice was highly delicious. I'd say highly delicious. I'd use the word highly because it was sweet, it was salty, all kind of flavor I used to get in that, and basically I just love that. And after coming to this hostel, I'm not getting that specially treated juice, so I'm missing that one. That's all. Thank
We all love that, I guess. And when you say kacha mango, everyone face was with smile. That's great. And that reminded me, chocolate used to be in kacha mango. That
you. Yeah,
reminded me.
kacha mango bite.
Yeah, that's great. And what I guess Shavani raised the hand last time. Do you want to go next? Yep. Okay. So the topic for you is: have you ever gone to summer coaching classes and hated it?
Okay, actually, I didn't hate it, but I stopped going to it due to some reason. So I will explain it now.
Yeah.
So we have when we are children, we have time during the summer to learn something we like. So I used to go to drawing classes, and it was very happy for me because it is one of my passion. So while pursuing it, there was two ways for me, like enjoying vacation with some cousins or to go to the class. It was a bit difficult to me to decide because it is the time where we find time to spend with our relatives. And in the same way, to pursue my passion, I need to go to the classes. So I make it into half. Like I go. It is a month of 2 months. The vacation is so 1 month. I went to summer classes and I learned the drawing there. And when I suddenly told the sir, sir, I'm not able to come from tomorrow. He was like, okay, but what is the reason why you are not able to come? So I told, like, I want to spend vacation with my cousins and all. So he said, it's a good thing to go. So he gave me some stuff like uh, assignments and all. And he told me, after your vacation, you come and submit these things to me, and then only you come for the next section. Like whenever the next summer comes, then you join. And unless you complete the assignment, you are not able to join my class again. And I completed the assignments, and I am able to join the class from next summer. So it's the thing that happened in my life. Thank you.
I can relate to what you have said, Shravani. Summer coaching class. That's something you ever hated it, but something I hated it during my school days. That's really cool. And moving on to the next topic, I want some of the guests to come forward. Either Caroline or Lakshmi. Do you want to take part? The topic will be super easy.
Yes, Naveen.
Yeah. Okay, Caroline. One sec. What is something that you always wanted to do during a summer season, but till now not you didn't do? Do you want me to repeat the title?
No. I got it. Um, I would like to. I've always thought that during vacation time, because kids also won't have school and college, always wanted to go for cooking class during summer. But then, it's very stuffy to be in the kitchen during that time. So you just want to do things very quickly. So that's one thing that I keep, thinking about, that during vacation, there are so many things that you plan around your children. You want to do it, but then you can't do it. Yeah. That's it, Naveen.
I can understand your pain, Carol. Having a child and planning things and not able to do things is kind of normal. And I hope you will do this summer. Try to
Yeah,
do it if
my
possible.
I'm almost becoming an empty nester. So my kids are, they've grown up. So now I have no more reasons to. I can do it any time of the year. I don't have to wait for just summer.
Okay, that sounds great then. Yeah. And moving on to the next topic, and anyone else want to take part in the table topics, or can we wind up the session?
I will.
Okay, Magha. Okay, the topic for you is: do you prefer air conditioning or natural ways of cooling during the summer days?
Thanks for so relatable TT topic. Uh, when I was a kid, when I was schooling, studying, my teachers are used to treat say like we don't waste the water and we maximum put ourselves in the natural way, reduce the electricity, just go out, get the fresh air, enjoy the most gifted one, enjoy the nature, which is fixed in my mind. When the topic comes to my home, better this year this summer we will buy a AC or AC. I thought I couldn't refuse my parent because I know how they are suffered while coming back to the home with the fan. It is not very easy thing to relax themselves. It takes 2-3 hours to little bit take relax. I couldn't say no this year. This year we don't want to buy a AC, not because of financial thing, because of that my what my teachers have said. Be in a nature. So I stopped them. We will go for some other. We will buy next year, ma'am. Next year. I postponed it regularly for 3 years. You don't believe me. Still, when I coming to the work, I felt, oh, it's too hot. I'm doing a sales field, like a field worker. I feel I could not go out for 1 hour into the field, like in the roadside in the summer. I felt my mother's and father's summer heat. I thought, okay, we become a buy a AC so that we I slowly adopt myself from nature to little bit hair conditioning, like a hair cooler. Initially, I was not buying AC before 3 years. When the topic comes, I started with air cooler, the tower fan. You do you remember, right? Tower fan. I brought when my mom asked me to bring a AC. I bring a tower fan. Then again I'll just now my after 3 years I adopted myself for AC for 15 minutes, sir. This how I'm a being a natural person. I try to want to be in nature only. Thank you for giving this opportunity.
That's great, Kalashmi. I can relate so much to this. I'm kind of more biased with your point only. Till now, I just need a fan. That's it. Nothing else more than that. I'm very comfortable with just a fan, not AC and all. That's something a relatable point to me. So moving on to the next point, next topic. As Kaushik raised this 2 times, I want to give him a last chance, and we'll wind up the session with Kaushik. Okay. The topic for you is: if you could have a summer themed superpower, what do you want and how you use to handle the summer? It can be anything. It's as per your wish. You can imagine anything you want. Okay.
Can you
Over to
repeat
you.
just once more? Can you repeat once more, Naveen?
Okay. Okay, I'm repeating once again. If you can have a summer themed superpower, what would be and how you can use to cope up with the summer? It can be anything. Or for example, if you want a AC suit, like how Rajini is in the Shivaji movie, you remember, you can have it. Or if you want a superpower to free someone and get a cold from that, you can do it. Whatever you want, it's up to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Naveen. This is a beautiful, creative opportunity you've given me. I want you all to take a deep breath and imagine and come along on this journey with me. You just paid your tickets to the park, which is my park. It's called Super Summer Theme Park. So as you step in, just like Naveen said, they give you a suit, and it's an AC suit, just like how Rajni comes in Shivaji the Boss movie. And you don't have to pay an extra buck. They give it to you. If you want, you can use it. Or if you want to be more natured or more non-AC type like Toastmaster Maha, then you can avoid the suit. And as you come in, the whole environment is in snow environment. There's a huge biodome that has converted 20,000 acres of land into snow. And there's water, there's frozen lakes here and there, and you can use whatever you want. There's also a roller coaster and penguins as well. But there is no room for people like Toastmaster Maha and Naveen who dislike who dislike AC, because the whole place is converted into an AC room. Now, coming to the rides are obviously cold, but if you want super hot, apart from the sun, there's a fire chambered ride where they take you through a microwave roller coaster that goes through 1 kilometer of microwave. And this might tempt people in order to lose weight by sweating. So this is my super theme park by Kaushik Sridhar. Thank you for coming along on this journey with me. Oh, back to you, Toastmaster Ravi.
That's really cool, cool theme, man. You've built a universe just within a few minutes. That's great. And we'll have a last participant. And Lakshmi, do you want to be that? Yeah, want to try?
Yes, yes, Naveen, yes.
Okay, that's great. And the topic for you is, if you could be in any place during the summer season, where you want to be and why? It can be anywhere, even apart from the earth. If you want to go somewhere else, you can go wherever you want. Please, over to you.
Yeah. And if you want, I want to go in some like it would be a vacation for the summer. I'll go to Jammu, and it's my favorite place, and it's my dream destination too. And I'll go to Jammu, and I'll thoroughly enjoy the summer in Jammu, and then I'll come after May to Vellore. Then I'll enjoy the summer in Jammu. That's it.
That's great, Lakshmi. You want to spend the entire summer in Jammu
Yeah, in
itself.
Jammu.
Fine. You can visit the surrounding places as well, right? Manali and
Yeah.
those.
Yeah.
Oh, everywhere, the full pack.
Yeah. I'll
Fine.
enjoy the whole summer in Jammu.
Fine, great. So that's it, and I really appreciate all your participants. Everyone gave so much fun and enthusiasm during this session. Congratulations to all of you for your active participation. Over to the Toastmaster of the day, Kaushik.
Thank you, Table Topics Master Toastmaster Naveen. It was a wonderful session. Helped us create worlds, relives our life, remember old friends, and so on. Thank you. We have now come to the third part of a Toastmasters meeting, which is the evaluations. I now request the Toastmaster Bharat to take up the stage. Over to you, Toastmaster Bharat.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Toastmaster Kaushik, and I hope we had a wonderful PT session. And now it's time to call. Firstly, I'll be calling my teams first, and then I'll be giving my overall report of the session. So to do that, firstly, I would like to call the evaluator of the speaker one, Toastmaster Jaishankar, to give the evaluation report. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, hi. Team, just give me 30 seconds. I want to plug in my power, okay? Yeah, good. I'm all good. I'll continue. Is my audio and video visible? G.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Here comes my evaluation about my speaker, Anjali Meenakshi. Wow, it's a wonderful and fabulous speech delivered by my target speaker, Anjali. Her eye contact and her smiling face throughout the entire speech of around the 7 minutes was really wonderful, and she engaged. The very important thing I noticed is she engaged all of the audience to connect with her. That is kudos to Anjali. While she was speaking, I um, I really appreciate that all of the audience are very keenly watching what is she telling instead of deviating from her speech. That is the need of a prepared speaker or any speaker. So attention should be gained. Good, Anjali, on that, and good that you pointed out the uh, pointed out that every human being is unique, and no one should be forced. That is a wonderful thought that you have given at your very younger age. That is good. That is good observation about you. Yes, every human being is unique, and not everyone who studies in a college becomes doctor or all becomes a collector. So everyone goes in a different stream out of their interest. That is a nice observation about from you. Well, that good. You have narrated about your grandparents and your parents. How did your grandparents wish you to become a doctor, and your parents wanted you to become a biology student, and then you taken the your path towards uh, becoming a biology student, and now you landed on the um, BTech student. Then you're pursuing your current BTech first year. Good that. And I still remember that while at your speech, so the biology was not your interest of subject, but how did you pray to God somehow to carry on the marks for you, and also the God also offered that to you. Good. Okay. So at the I would see that you ended the speech in a very professional way. I really appreciate your speech. You have given a clear conclusion that the entire journey of your biology and your studies, all your parents and grandparents, how they motivated. You clearly told that how you concluded is that select a path, whether it is studies or your business or whatever. The message that out of your talk is that uh, select the path which you like and you want to pursue, and you want to, then only you can be successful. Otherwise you will have to break your head and you will have to give pressure upon yourself. That is a really a good message, not only to the persons out here and for everyone. Always select your, identify your area of interest, and proceed on towards that. That's a really good thing that you have told, though there are some improvements. That is like the objective of this particular innovative planning level 2 is that you need to understand your leadership style, and the second part you anyhow you achieve that connecting with the audience. You very well connected with the audience, but the I mean, like the first one is like understand your leadership style. So you have to plan in your next speech what is the speech objective and how to include the how to narrate your speech content towards that one. And all the very best to the speaker Anjali for her further journey on the Toastmasters. Thanks, and over to G.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jaishankar, for giving the evaluation report. And now I would like to call the tag team. So, firstly, I would like to call the timer for today's session, Toastmaster Anupama. Over to you. Yes, Anupama, are you there?
Yeah. Sorry. Can
Yeah,
you hear
that's
me?
yes, we can hear you.
Yeah. So before giving my timer report, I would like to ask the Zoom host if you can share my screen. Do you have the access? Or-
Yes, you should be able to share your screen.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yes, it's visible.
Yes, yes.
Yes, we can see
Yeah.
it.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. So coming to the timer report, I've I've noted down the time taken by different speakers, table topic speakers, and as well as the evaluator. So here goes. Prepared speaker Anjali Meenakshi took 7 minutes 11 seconds. TT speaker Jay Shankar took 2 minutes 19 seconds. Sudarshan took 1 minute 43 seconds. Anjali again as a table topic speaker, she took 1 minute 27 seconds. Shravani took 1 minute 35 seconds. Karolin took 39 seconds. Mahalakshmi took 2 minutes 21 seconds. Kaushik has taken 1 minute 31 seconds. Lakshmi spoke for 29 seconds. And for the evaluator, Toastmaster Jaishankar spoke for 4 minutes 15 seconds. I find for table topic speech, Carolyn and Mahalakshmi, they did not reach the minimum limit, time limit. And as an evaluator, Jaishankar um, crossed the time limit of 3 minutes. So with this, I submit my timer report to the general evaluator. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anupama, for your report. And now I would like to call the R counter for today's session, Toastmaster Kiranji.
Yeah. So, firstly, I would like to appreciate all our new guests, Shravani, Caroline, Sudarshan, and also Lakshmi. Like, even though it is their first session, they delivered these features very quickly and also confidently. And also, ice-breaking speech by Anjali also. It is a very good thing, and we learned a lot from her speech. Now, I want to give some suggestions based upon our session. So, firstly, Toastmaster Anjali, a really good speech, but I have found some filler words here. And she has used OK more than 10 times and has used more than 5 times. And I hope in this aspect she can improve more. And Sudarshan and Shravani, a very good speech again, but both have used so filler word more than 5 times. And Lakshmi and Toastmaster Mahalakshmi and Naveen use more than 5 times. And I would like to give some suggestions to improve more on this aspect. So whenever you are giving your speeches, right, take some pauses when you want required, and also be mindful at that moment, and also practice more. And you can record your voices, or videos, and test yourself, and be a critic of your speeches, so that you can be better perform. And always remember, like effective communication is not just about giving a message; it is about how you deliver it. So by being aware of your filler words and making conscious effort, you can definitely improve more. And I highly appreciate everyone, and I hope you will improve for the next session. Back to General Evaluator Bharat.
Thank you, R counter Toastmaster Kiranji, for your report. And now I would like to call the grammarian for today's session, Toastmaster Ashok. Over to you, Ashok.
Thank you, General Evaluator, Toastmaster Bharat. Um, so I just want to present my report. Before presenting my report, I just want to tell what is the base of communication. Why we are more focusing on the grammar as an important part in communication. For that, I just want to explain. So basically, communication is like when you are communicating something, whatever you are thinking in your mind, it should be exactly replicate in the other's mind. So it should be the same, the same sense should be transferred to the other. So that is the important thing in this communication. So language plays an important role. So how the language is playing. So there is a standard. You have to fix a standard, right? So if you want to measure a wall, so there is a study. If I'm measuring a wall in a mm or centimeter and inch, so this same should be if I measure in America also it should be same. So there should be a system and there should be a standard. For that only we need a grammarian. So grammarian, it is also a system and a structure for a standard to create a language. So what I find in this meeting is like, so everyone has done an excellent work in their speech and evaluation. So they delivered excellently, and they have used so many words which are conveyed their message, what they want to reach to the audience or the particular person. So that was, so what I noted is some of the words. It is what I feel the word which is really communicated to the others. So let me highlight some of the things, and later I will give us some suggestions on that. And Toastmaster Anjali used the word unique way of living. So the whole message of the speech is that. So everyone is having some uniqueness with each person. So she communicated exactly with this sentence or a small phrase, unique way of living. And she used the word indulge and more monotonous. And Toastmaster Kausik used the word dog day. So that completely give the period of summer days or odd days. So this is the boundary of what the theme. So he explained in a single word. So and he used a biodome and constellation and frozen lake and fire chamber. All those words are which are very relevant to the theme as well as to the table topic that we spoke. And there are so many guests, and they have used it may be the first time for them. So they have excellently used their like guest Mahalakshmi used the nature, the word nature. So that is the core word that what she want to express to the others. And guest Sudarshan used hostile, ridiculous, and guest Caroline used the word empty nester. So these are all the words that I find which is very important words that communicated their core message to the others. And and I would like to give us some suggestion. It is not a suggestion; it's just a small correction. So instead of elephant run in a race of sparrow, we can use an elephant running in a race with the sparrows is highly unlikely. Like that we can use. So this is some suggestion. And overall, the thing is that we can use some of the phrases, some of the other words which can reduce the with a single word we can give a broader idea of a particular message. So we can use better words like phrases and all other single words, so that the communication will be reaching what we mean exactly, so it will reach exactly. And the other thing is that I am not find that the word of the day was not used by anyone. I don't know whether somebody has used, whether I missed or not. But as per my knowledge, I have not noted things. So it will be better if. The thing is that the word of the day is when we apply and use only, then the understanding of the word can be achieved. So just reading the words and reading the meaning alone will not be helpful in using in our daily way of communication. So that is why. So it is the better platform where we can use, whether it is wrong or right. That's not a matter. So we can try to use on the next meeting onwards. That's all from my report. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Over to you, Toastmaster, or the general evaluator.
Toastmaster Ashok, the grammarian. Yeah. Thank you, Toastmaster Ashok, for giving a clear report. And yes, so it's time to present the overall report from the general evaluator. Just give me a few seconds. I'll just be back. Yes. Right. So let's start the general evaluation report. So firstly, the starting time of the session. So I'm really happy that we have all joined on time and we have just 1 minute late and we started that session on 11:31 and we let's make sure that we don't get even the 1 minute late in the next session. So kudos to everyone for joining on time and make the session starts on time. So we can give a very big applause for that, right? And the surgeon at arms for today's session. So Toastmaster Mahalakshmi is the surgeon at arms for today's session. Well, so as the surgeon at arms, so she clearly set the tone of the session. So I really like the way that she has given a dialogue and she really bringing the tone of what the session has to be. And she clearly mentioned the ground rules of what has to be followed throughout the session. So the job well done on Toastmaster Mahalakshmi. And she has also clearly mentioned the mission of Toastmasters Club. So great job, Toastmaster Mahalakshmi. I would just like to give her a one suggestion that when she told that the fourth point, you all need to turn on your cameras. I think she has wrongly mentioned as turn off your cameras, and I was just confused at the time. So just corrected Toastmaster Mahalakshmi. And yes, and moving on to the table topic master. Toastmaster Naveen, yes. So this guy has joined less than a month ago to the club. Yes, and now he's doing the role of TPM. And so regarding the role, so first he has clearly explained what is a table topic master role and how does table topics really help us in our real life, like how we explained that when you want to speak to a client and when and you should not be given any time to think. And he clearly set the stage for the people like what the session is about and how it is going to be useful in our real life. So great job on that, Toastmaster Navi. And yes, and the very important thing about his table topic session is that he clearly related all the topic which is related to the theme. So this made us all to go with the flow of the session. So that is a great thing, Toastmaster Naveen, and I hope all the table topic masters also to keep this thing in mind and to follow as well. And the one more important thing that we have seen in Toastmaster Naveen session is that so he has also congratulated each speaker after the speech ends. So he just not congratulated, he also continued the speech with what they have spoken, and he has also connected with them. So this made them feel really warm and what they have spoken about. So this is something really nice that I have seen from Toastmaster Naveen. So great job on the Toastmaster Naveen. And there is one suggestion that I would like to give for you for today is that so usually at when you are to them, so you can have the words in the slowest pace as possible, so that because you'll be repeating it only for twice, and you should also you should not explain the topic as well. You should be given the topic, and the speaker has to speak, right? So I just want you to this thing has to be followed for from your future session. So other than job well done, Toastmaster Naveen. So kudos to you. And now coming to the table topic speakers. Toastmaster Jay Shankar. Well, so yeah, so first of all, I congratulated him for volunteering as a tabletop speaker for the the first speaker. And yes, so we all know that in every a great speaker will always share the personal story. And yes, he has really shared the personal story, which really connects the topic. So we all found that how we get into athletics, and the most important thing is we learned from his speech is that so how we have to start working out in the summertime instead of winter time so that we can spread it out and we can rise our weight as well. So you have really connected the topic well, and yes, you have given the personal stories, and your table topic speech has had a really good structure like conventional speech. So job well done, Toastmaster Jay Shankar, and yes, so congratulations for you. And moving on to the table topic speaker two, Sudarshan. So what is the most ridiculous thing to you will be doing during the summer? Yes, first of all, I congratulate you for volunteering as a guest for the first time. And yes, So coming on to the speech that you have given, so you just mentioned that your friend has taking a cup of water and he's just pouring on his head, and it just made us all really funny and made us all take a moment and laugh. And he also mentioned that he'll be using the handkerchief to make himself cool. So you clearly connected the topic that it really we found that it is really ridiculous during the summer days what your friend has done. So I just found even though you are a guest for this today's session, you have done a very good table topic. So job well done, Toastmaster Sudarshan. I mean Sudarshan, great job on that. And the third speaker, Toastmaster Anjali. So which food you like most in the summer? Right? So she told that kacha mango, the shake, milkshake, that So when she told, she clearly, mentioned her story that has happened, what she, usually did in her life during her summer days, what her mom has prepared and given. And I actually, when she told the things, sweet is salty and it's tasty, even it made me like even I want to eat that kacha mango shake. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. So you clearly told that what is the food that you like most, and you made a speech really well. So job well done, Toastmaster Anjali. So kudos to you for that. And now, the fourth table topic speaker, Shravani. Yes, so Shravani is she's joining our club as a guest for the first time, and I am really happy that she has volunteered for table topics, and she has given so without taking any buffer time, she has just started the speech, and she has given a very good speech, like how she get into the summer coaching classes. And yes, I really like the way that you connected through your personal stories and delivered a speech, and you were also on the time as well. So great job, Toastmasters. Sorry, great job, Shravani. And moving on to our new guest as well, Toastmaster. Sorry, the table topic speaker, Caroline. So yeah, what is the thing that you want to do in summer? So she mentioned that she'll be plan to go in cooking classes, and yes, she has also, like every table topic speech, we will be including the personal stories. And yes, she has done that, and she has also, taken the speech in a personal way that she has connected with the kids and how she is going to do from nowadays. So that's a great speech, Toastmaster. Sorry, Caroline. So I am just repeating Toastmaster. Sorry for that. Right. So yeah, it was a very good speech, and I really appreciate you for volunteering, as even though you are a new guest to the club. So great job on that. And now moving on to the TT Speaker 6, Toastmaster Mahalakshmi. So yes, she told that in her speech, like why we all need to be dependent on the air which comes naturally instead of buying the refrigerators and buying the air conditioners and all those conditioning things, because we all can actually accept that, because the things that air conditioners and the refrigerators, all these things does really have playing a great impact in the environment. So we should all try to stick to what Toastmaster Mahalakshmi has told, like we can get the air naturally and we can start planting trees, like to her goal. And yes, let's all do that in this summer, right? So she have given a very good speech, Toastmaster Mahalakshmi. Great job on that. And yes, I think our TD speaker, Toastmaster Kaushik. Yes, we should mention that Toastmaster Kaushik has, he has also been a winner in our club level table topic contest, and he has also represented in area level contest. Yes, he really showed that he's a champion in table topics. Yes. So I really like the way that you have taken the topic of the superpower theme park, and it was really funny when you showed that the microwave owned 1 kilometer travel. Yes. So yes, I would like to visit your theme park as well, and yes, we'll do that. So great job, Toastmaster Kaushik. And yes, moving on to the last speaker, Toastmaster Lakshmi. Yes, so Toastmaster Lakshmi is attending the second session, and I'm really happy that she has volunteered for the, like she has given a table topic. And yes, she has also started the speech without stammering and without anything. She has started the speech, and yes, when she asked for which place you want to go, when during the summer, she told that Jammu is the place, and yes, she will be thoroughly enjoying the place, and yes, and we all also keep that in mind that Jammu is one of the important places that to visit in summer, and we will also go to that place. So thank you Lakshmi for volunteering, and you have done a good speech as well, right? So yeah, this is regarding the table topic session, and special kudos to the table topic master for he has called 8 speakers, and all of them were excellent, and they have given a very good speeches. So kudos to every one of you, right? And now getting back to the evaluator one, Toastmaster Jaishankar. So Toastmaster Jaishankar has clearly mentioned in his introduction that what is the pathway and what is the level and the project that the person is going to do. And yes, and the one important thing when he has to keep in mind is that he should not reveal the topic when you are giving your objective. So that has to be done by the Toastmaster of the day. So it has to be kept in some kind of excitement. And when the Toastmaster of the day revealed it, and the speaker can start speaking it, right? So that is one thing. And when he coming to his report, so he has clearly mentioned that what are the good things. He followed the sandwich method of giving the evaluation, where people will be telling the good things of the speaker's speech first, and then following by the recommendations that you want to give. So firstly, you told that the high content, and you clearly mentioned how she got the attention from the audience. And yes, and also you congratulated her for giving a very good conclusion as well. So you have mentioned all the good things in her speech, and you also recommended her to, like, told her to fulfill the objective. And yes, so you have given a very good job. You have done a very good job, Toastmaster Jai Shankar. And there is one recommendation that I would give for you is like, so just don't reveal the topic when you are giving the your interaction, right? And moving on to my tag team, the army troops. So first of all, the timer. So the really important thing from the time is like, so she has clearly mentioned the time limit of each of the segments. And the one thing I really liked her about the giving when she giving her introduction is she clearly showed the cards when she is changing from what is the time limits like yellow, green, and she enacted and show that how the cards will be changed so that the audience and the speakers will get comfortable with it. So great job on that. The timer, Toastmaster and Puma. And the second important thing is that when you are giving the report, you have clearly explained it in an Excel sheet. So which is most of the timers don't do that, and you have clearly done that. And we can all have a moment and see what each of the speakers have taken. And yes, and I just found there is one error in your timer report that I think when you're telling the disqualification, I think you said the Mahalakshmi instead of Lakshmi. So that is, you got confused with the Lakshmi and Mahalakshmi. So no worries on that. So yeah, so great job, Toastmaster Anupama, on your timer role, right? And moving on to the R counter. So Kirandeep, yes. So Kirandeep has given a beautiful introduction about his role, that what he will be doing as an R counter. Like he'll be noting for the fillers and he'll be looking for the pauses and the repeated words. So there is no errors on giving his report. And giving the introduction. And when it comes to the report, he clearly congratulated the people who has used the list accounts. And the most important thing is that he has also given the suggestions, general suggestions that how you can reduce your R counts. Like you can practice your speeches, and like you can come onto a stage and you can, when you record and do it again, you can just reduce those R counts and fillers. A grammarian do in a session, and he also has one more duty, which is putting the word of the day, which is he clearly put it in the chat box, and which is visible to every one of us. And yes, coming to his report, so so most of the grammarian will just tell what is the good things that they have done and what is the mistakes they have done. But Ashok, Toastmaster Ashok has gone to another step, and he has clearly mentioned that why grammar is important in our life. So he has clearly mentioned that the wall, like whether it is measured here and whether it measured in the other place, it has to be same wherever you measure. So that is how the system works. And he clearly mentioned how a language communicates, and the communication plays a vital role from understanding the other person perspective. So great job on that, Toastmaster Ashok. And you have clearly mentioned what are the good usages people have done in their speeches. And yes, you have also told some of the recommendations as well. And there is one recommendation that I would like to give you is like, so when you're giving the word of the day, like you have put it in the you have put it in the chat box. So one thing that you can do is like, so you can also ask people to give it a try. Like you have mentioned the word and its meaning. So when you tell the people to give it a try by using an example sentence, so the people, not only that person, and also the people around the audience, everyone will get comfortable with using that sentence. And everyone will get start using in their speeches. So this is one recommendation that I wanted to give you, Toastmaster Ashok. And other than that, you have done a very good job. Kudos to that. And moving on to the most important person of the session, our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Kaushik. Yes. So first of all, I would like to thank and congratulate and appreciate Toastmaster Kaushik for taking up the role of PMOD at the very last time, because one person couldn't take up the role and he has taken up. And yes, he has done a great job. And he has so first of all, I would like to appreciate him for the topic that he has chosen, which is very relatable, that we can all relate to in these particular days. We are in getting into the summer days, and we can all just relate to his speech. Like, instead of just being contrary to what he is speaking, we can all relate to it. And yes, so coming to your I mean, like, when coming to your TMOD thing, so first of all, I have seen that when you started off your TMO script, you have started off with questions. So this is always one important thing that we can always do to engage people. So you can ask questions, you can tell anecdotes, and you can build the dialogue. And yes, so these are all some of the important things that we can do to engage the audience, and you have done it really well. So yes, you have also asked people to turn on your cameras, and you made us really engaging throughout the session. So that is one thing I really liked about you. And you also try to bring in humor wherever possible. When you told, like, you got sweat at the point of time, and you told this is not because of nervousness, because we are Toastmasters, that's because of hardest days, right? So this is one of the important humor that I found in your speech. So yes, great one, Toastmaster Kaushik. So you have clearly taken us all on a very good flow of the session. And yes, and there is always some things that has to be to be suggested, right? So yes, so from my perspective, I would like to give some recommendations to you, like, so when you're calling the speaker, especially when it comes to prepared speaking segment, so when you call the speaker, so usually what how you have to do is, like, you have to give them a stage, like, you can ask them to check their audio and video, and ask them to be comfortable on the stage, and then you can make them start this speech, so that because the speaker, you could find the speaker has tell the line whether I'm audible or not, because you can avoid these things. She can when this thing has been done, she can just start away right with her speech. So this is one thing. And apart from that, so when you're telling the topic of the speaker, so how you have to tell it in a way is like, so Toastmaster Anjali, the vying life Toastmaster Anjali. So this is a format that you should give it when you're calling a prepared speaker and asking the person to deliver a speech, right? And I hope you will do it from the next time. And the one more important thing is, like, so when the speaker has finished speaking, right? So we can give usually we will be giving a 1 minute of silence. So this is time is very crucial. because the speaker will take a, she has just finished a speech and she can take a deep breath, and the rest of the speakers can also, take the time. And the most important thing is that at that 1 minute of time, you can ask people to give feedback to about the speaker during the through the chat box or through the WhatsApp or something like that. So we can effectively utilize that 1 minute, and we can start the next segment or your TMOD script as well, right? So yes, so there are also some things that I found that we can implement from our next sessions. And yes, so overall, it was a very good show, Toastmaster Kaushik. You have done a very good job, and we had a very good session with your team. And yes, I think yes, we all done with the report, and now it's time to hand over to the hero of the session, Toastmaster Kaushik. Over to you.
Thank you, General Evaluator. First of all, am I audible? Thank you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Bharat and your army of professional evaluators for your feedback. I'm sure it's going to help us all become better communicators, public speakers, and Toastmasters in our days ahead. So now we've come to the end of the meeting, and during the meeting, I wanted to compile a list of things that from stories and experiences that I could pick out and compile together in order to combat the heat. For example, things that I've noted from our session would be uh, Sudarshan's friend who has bath 5 to 6 times a day, not in the shower room, but just with a mug of glass. That's something. And drinking juice as a meal, that's something I do. Actually, I do both those things, what Sudarshan's friend does. And fruit juices from Toastmaster Anjali's speech. And from my experience, there are a few things that I do. I break sweat early in the morning and 5:30 to 6:30 playing basketball. And I come right afterwards to my house, and the first thing I do, I grab a bunch of ice cubes that I prepared the night before, throw it in the tub, and have a cold shower. And what that helps me do is my body is hot, and after an hour, I cool down. But the rest of the day, my sweat, for some reason, is just lower, something that I've noticed. So break sweat early in the morning, have a cold shower. That might help you guys. And another thing that I do on a personal level, I devour 25% of a watermelon every day during the lunch. So it's a cold watermelon which is kept in the fridge. This is another thing that I do, and you guys can try that as well. And now coming to the end, I hope this session was helpful and you all had fun. It was my privilege to serve you all as the Toastmaster of the day, and wish you all the very best to combat the next 30 days with the heat that we have here. Thank you all, and over to the presiding officer.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kaushik, for taking us all a wonderful journey with your team. And we all had a great session today. And yes, now let's just quickly have a feedback from our guests. So firstly, I'd like to call Caroline for giving feedback about the session.
Thank you so much for the invitation, and it was very lively, very conversational, very what to say. I didn't see time fly by. The last 2 hours, it just went off like in a breeze. So it was very nice. It was very informative. Looking forward to joining you all soon. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Caroline, for your wonderful feedback. And
Thank
yes,
you.
as you told that we all didn't see that how the 2 hours has fly. Like special credits to our Toastmaster of today and our table topic master, right? And now I'd like to call our next guest Sudarshan to give his feedback.
Yeah, hi, Bharat. Thank you so much for having me. And it's been really an interactive session. And this table topic is really good. Showing our capability. What we can talk at the peak of the moment, which is very important in the current world. But thank you so much. It's really very interactive, and I'm looking forward for the next session. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, thank you, Sudarshan, for being here with us today, and I hope you had a great day. And yes, and now I would like to call Lakshmi to give her feedback.
Yeah, first thanks for the session, and this throughout the session was very much interesting and innovative, and I have learned some new skills through this session, and all the table topics were very much interesting, and also the speaker was very much good in the speaking, and yeah, looking forward, and this makes me to attend the upcoming sessions. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Lakshmi, for joining the session, and we are happy that you had a great time. And now I'd like to call Shravani to give her feedback.
To section. Actually, I missed two sections before, and now I'm still afraid. Before joining this meeting, I was asking Kiran, so what will be going throughout the meeting? He said just it's a self introduction. So when I joined the meeting, I had a bit tension, but later when I all the members here are very friendly, so I feel very comfortable while talking, and it's a great section for me. And the table topic is very interesting concept. Like I remembered my school days where my English teacher gives a topic and tells us to write some paragraph. It was very interesting, and I'm confident that I will improve myself through these sections. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you, Shravani, for giving your wonderful feedback and really explained that how you enjoyed the session. So thank you for that. And yes, I think yes. Now I'd like to ask from our guest role players. Firstly, I would like to call Toastmaster Anjali to give her feedback.
Uh, the meeting was fabulous. I had enjoyed very much. Everyone here is like the interaction in the meeting was good, and basically our TMOD what is it, table topic master, they both were like very much good and interactive, well communicating to the guest speaker as well as all the guests in the meeting. So thank you everyone, and special thank to my evaluator Jai Shankar sir. Thank you very much for the evaluation, and all over, thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anjali, for your feedback. And we are happy to see you again in our sessions as well. And now I would like to call Toastmaster Anupama to give her feedback. Yeah, Anupama, are you there? Okay,
I guess
so yeah.
she left a message in the chat.
Okay. Then yeah. So Ashok, you can go ahead with your feedback. Yeah, Toastmaster Ashok. Uh,
Hello, hi. Am I audible?
yes.
First of all, I would like to thank for this wonderful opportunity to see you all people who are always smiling, and there is a lot of learning both as an information as also learning the public speaking skills. So the fundamental of Toastmaster is providing a safe and supportive environment. So that we have done perfectly for all the guests and as well as members. So they are always they feel, I can see the face of all the members and the guests. They are very comfortable. They don't feel that they are attending the first meeting at all. So that is the objective of the Toastmaster. We have achieved on that part. Kudos for that. And really, I enjoyed this meeting. And I've enjoyed this meeting, and I also like to participate in the future meeting also. And I am the president of Towering Speaker Chennai. I also welcome all the members to join our meeting. And after some 2 weeks, we can have a joint meeting also possible. I will have some arrangements on that part. So thank you so much for giving this wonderful opportunity. Over to you, the president, Toastmaster
Yeah.
Bharat.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ashok, for giving your wonderful feedback. And as you told, we will be definitely having a joint meeting as well with VTC and towering speakers in the upcoming days. Thank you for your feedback. And yes, and I think Jay Shankar sir, you can give your feedback.
Yeah, again, it is a wonderful meet for me with VTC, as also I had a chance to play a role play as a evaluator, that too for an I mean like guest speaker. So I see that already we had I am a dual member in another club, not only in Wake Up. I am part of Chennai Communicators Club. We already had a joint meeting with Chennai Communicators Club, VTC and CCC. I have met most of you there, and going forward, we will connect with either Wake Up or Chennai. I welcome all of you to Wake Up to experience the fast moving Toastmaster Club, early morning 6:45 club. And otherwise, about VTC, it is very fabulous, and I see that. A lot of energy is there in the Sunday morning 11:30. I see all bright faces and enthusiastic speakers, and I see here compared to the other clubs that general evaluation is very much in detail. Kudos to that. General evaluation is at the level of table topic and speaker evaluation, and I mean evaluating the evaluator. All that is wonderful. Keep it up, and going forward we'll catch up. Okay, nice. Wish you all a nice weekend as well.
Yeah. Thank you so much, sir, for giving your detailed feedback. And yes, we will also definitely come to your session as well, and we will enjoy the meeting. Thank you for your
Welcome.
wonderful
Yeah,
feedback.
I'll roll
Yes,
out to Bharat, and I would wish that you will have a lot of key takeaways and you can use it for your preparation as well. And all my thanks
yeah,
to our Anandan here. Right.
yes. He has not joined this session today.
I
He will
think this
join.
this week
Yes,
he's not here. I think this week he's not here.
yeah, yeah. Okay. Yes, thank you, sir. So thank you everyone, the outside role players who has made made to the session and has put a wonderful job. And our guest today has did a fabulous job. They didn't look like a guest today because they are really involved to that session and they have been so interactive. Yes, we put a good show today, and yes, it's time to spend our rest of the Sunday in the most beautiful way as possible. Right? Thank you everyone
But
for being with
sorry
us
to
today.
interrupt you. We will
Yes.
take a selfie.
Yeah. Yes. We will take a group picture. Kirandeep and Naveen, maybe you can do that so as you guys are logging laptop.
Um, yeah, already taken those pictures.
Yeah, all of you can turn on your cameras. We can have a group picture.
Okay, I am taking the picture now.
Yeah, you can take.
It's done. Yeah.
Thank you, Kirandeep. And special thanks to Toastmaster Mahalakshmi for reminding that. Thank you so much. Yes, and now it's time to spend our rest of the Sunday. Thank you everyone, and see you in the tomorrow in the next session.
Thank you, Bharat.
Bye
But
bye.
I want to clarify one thing.
Yes.
Last, I remember when I gave my evaluation report, someone suggested me I could not comment on the a story in what the speaker used and the way of scripted. The scripted I could not comment on the scripted. But today I could see Toastmaster Jaishankar sir used the commenting way with the script. We can say vocal variety and the eye contact awareness, audience attractions like that. I just want to clarify this. We could command on the script or
Yeah.
it's like a general evaluator script.
Yeah,
Still,
ma'am.
I confused.
Yeah, ma'am. So actually, so we can comment on the structure and the elements of the speech, but so we should restrict ourselves from commenting on the, what to say. We can just, directly, I mean, indirectly, we can convey them like how they have delivered the content and this way. But as per the rules, we could not, exactly tell the contents. Yes, we can. Thank you for reminding that. Yes, we will convey to that as well to Jaishankar. Yes. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Because last time I had this.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, thank you for reminding that. Yes. Okay, then bye bye.
Bye everyone.
Divya here. Am I
Bye bye,
audible?
everyone.
Guys, am
Yeah,
I
hi,
audible?
Divya.
Hello, Bharat and
Yeah.
team. Divya here. Divya, I'm from Towering Speakers. So this is just for the networking. I don't want to consume anyone's time here. If it's getting late for someone, then you're free to leave. This is just to discuss about the joint meeting which we would be having in the near future. So when are you guys comfortable? And we would also like to know more about that.
Yeah, Divya. So we can have it on the first week or second week of May. So you can also ask to your club members like whether they are comfortable with the first week or second week. We can have it in the first week or second week of May, and I will also ask our people too, because in this month we will be having the last week like we are having a district event, so we will have it in the next month. I mean the June month.
Sure. And also, guys, we do have a lot of roles available for our meetings, and I welcome you
Yeah,
all on behalf of Dublin Speakers. Please do join our
yeah,
meeting and start taking of roles.
So,
yeah,
Yes,
Divya,
yes, Judge.
why don't you leave the contacts for this your club towering?
Yes, I can definitely do that.
Yeah.
And Divya, one more thing, you just volunteers your need, you put it message to Bharat, he will share to our club members. Toastmaster Maharashmi, I'm sorry, I'm having some audio issues. I'm not able to hear you all clearly. Can you all just give me a second? I'll just join from another device. Just a second.
So I also welcome. I think Bharat should be joining our district event, right?
yes. Yes, I'll be joining, sir.
So I think Anandan is joining or not. I'm sure. I think
Yeah, so
hopefully he's
Anandan is joining. From our club, three people are joining. So myself, Shafika, and Anandan for the district event, sir.
oh, wonderful, wonderful. So how about Mahalakshmi? Which club are you from?
Yeah, she's from our club.
Oh, okay, okay. VTC only. Wonderful, right?
Yeah. So they are all planned to join our district event in the next year.
Good, good, good. So hope to see you all in person at District 120, Discover 2023.
Yeah, sure. Let us
You can,
have a great time.
Divya, you can put the contact in chat, Divya, probably. And I also welcome Divya also from your club also. You can participate in Wake Up, okay? You can get a good experience.
Yes, it was my suggestion. I've been participating. Last October was I had performed Toastmaster of the Day during Ganesh Chaturthi festival, and after
In
that I
Wake Up,
never got chance to do it.
you did it in Wake Up, right? Okay,
Yes,
okay.
yes, that's right.
Then you should be knowing about Alex Satish Menon.
Yeah, yeah, I'm quite aware of all of them. Yes,
Good, good, good,
but
good.
quite recently I haven't joined it. Yes, I'm trying to join. I'll make sure I'll try to attend one of the meetings.
Sure, sure. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you so
Sure.
much.
Yeah, Divya. So first of all, sorry for like I didn't forgot to recognize you. Like I mean,
No
just you
problem.
have joined. Yeah, I don't know that you're from Towering Speakers, and so I think you have joined in the beginning, and then you have left. I think you are a guest for the session, and then only now I am knowing that you are from Towering Speakers.
No, no problem. Absolutely no problem. I couldn't pay much attention because of even my schedule here. That's okay. Absolutely fine. I understand.
Yeah, we will definitely have a combined session in the next month, the first week or second week. Yes.
Sure, definitely. Looking forward.
I think
Yeah.
you know Pearlin, right? Like Towering.
Yes, yes, Toastmaster
Oh,
Mahalakshmi.
Yes. Okay. Okay, then we can
See you all.
shall we
Thank
sign
you.
off?
Sure.
Yeah.
See you all.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye
Bye.
everyone.
Happy
Yes.
Sunday.